You seem so innocent. It's honestly very tempting, and every time you smile, I feel a pull I can't resist. There's something about your innocence that teases me, a quiet fire I'm desperate to explore. I watch you and wonder how something so pure could feel this intoxicating, this dangerous. Your innocence hides a storm beneath it, and I can't help but be drawn into it. Every glance you give me, so gentle, makes me ache with desire I shouldn't feel. I shouldn't feel this way, but your innocent aura wraps around me, impossible to escape. You seem so untouched by the world, yet every little look you give me ignites a fire inside. I catch myself imagining things I wouldn't dare whisper aloud, all because of your simplicity. Your innocence is a trap, a beautiful trap, and I fall deeper every time I look at you. I hate how your gentle nature makes my thoughts betray me, turning pure admiration into longing. You seem so fragile and untouched, and yet I'm terrified of how badly I want you. Every innocent laugh of yours pulls me closer to desires I thought I had controlled. Your simplicity deceives me. It feels like an invitation I'm too weak to ignore. You seem so pure, but your existence makes temptation feel like the only truth. I find myself thinking of you in ways that make me uncomfortable, yet I can't stop. Your eyes, so wide and innocent, hide secrets that make my mind spiral in desire. You seem unaware of the effect you have, and that ignorance only makes it more irresistible. I shouldn't stare, I shouldn't imagine, yet every innocent gesture drags me further in. Your presence is calm, yet it awakens storms inside me I didn't know existed. You seem so untouchable, and yet I ache to cross the line I shouldn't. There's a subtle power in your innocence, a pull I can't name, but I can't resist. I don't know how you do it. Be so pure, and yet so maddeningly tempting. I see you, and suddenly all my thoughts stray into dangerous territory I never intended. Your innocence teases me like a whispered secret, making me ache to understand more. I wish I could explain why your simple presence feels like a temptation I can't escape. Every innocent move you make makes me question if I'm in control or utterly lost. You seem like someone the world should protect, and yet I find myself longing for the forbidden. The way you move, so untouched, so unaware, it's like a challenge I can't refuse. Your innocence is intoxicating, pulling me in ways that terrify and excite me simultaneously. I can't decide whether I want to protect you or succumb to the temptation you radiate. Even in your quiet moments, you feel like a magnet, drawing desires I never invited. Your purity hides a fire I feel, a temptation I can't deny, no matter how I try. I wish you knew how dangerously appealing your innocence really is to me. You seem so delicate, and it makes every stolen thought about you feel like a betrayal. I shouldn't feel this way, but your naive charm ignites fires I've tried to suppress. You move through the world untouched, and it makes me ache to discover what lies beneath. There's something criminally tempting about your simplicity, a pull I can't escape. I feel drawn to you in ways that confuse and excite me, all because you seem so innocent. I shouldn't want you like this, but your untouched nature makes every temptation feel natural. Your innocence is a melody that haunts me, each note pulling me closer to forbidden thoughts. I can't stop imagining what it would feel like to cross the boundaries your innocence hides. There's a quiet seduction in the way you seem unaware of your own effect on me. Your innocence teases me relentlessly, making restraint feel impossible. Every soft word you speak wraps around me like a spell I don't want to break. I see you, innocent and pure, and I feel a desire that's impossible to rationalize. There's a magnetic tension between your simplicity and the fire it awakens inside me. Your innocence isn't naive, it's dangerous, and I'm powerless to resist it. I wish I could look at you without feeling desire, but every glance pulls me deeper. You seem untouched by the world, and yet you stir a hunger in me I can't explain. Every innocent smile feels like an invitation, no, I shouldn't accept, but want to. Your simplicity hides a temptation that makes me question everything I thought I knew. I find beauty in your innocence and danger in the desire it awakens in me. You seem so fragile, yet your presence shakes me in ways I can't control. Even your quiet moments feel loaded with a temptation I can't escape. Your innocence is a cruel trick, making me want what I shouldn't. I watch you, heart racing, knowing your simplicity hides a pull I can't resist. There's an innocence in you that makes my mind wander down dangerous paths. Every look you give is a soft, irresistible temptation I can't ignore. Every time you look at me with those innocent eyes, I feel a temptation I can't fight. You seem so pure, and yet every thought I have of you is anything but innocent. There's a softness in you that makes restraint impossible, and I find myself losing control. I hate how your innocence makes me imagine things I shouldn't, yet can't stop myself. You seem untouched by the world, and that makes the desire to know you completely unbearable. Every little gesture of yours, so delicate, feels like a secret invitation I can't refuse. I catch myself wanting to break through the innocence you wear like armor, even though I know I shouldn't. There's a dangerous pull in the way you seem so unaware of your effect on me. I watch you laugh, so gentle, and it ignites a fire I can't explain. Your innocence feels like temptation wrapped in a veil of purity I can't resist. I wish you knew how every move you make pulls me deeper into forbidden thoughts. You seem untouched, and yet every glance you give me makes my mind wander. There's a tension between your purity and the desire it awakens that's impossible to ignore. Your simplicity feels like a challenge, and I find myself wanting to see what lies beneath. I shouldn't feel this way, but your innocence teases me into wanting everything I can't have. Every smile of yours, so unaware, is a temptation I can't deny. I see you, delicate and untouched as should, and suddenly my restraint feels meaningless. You seem so fragile, yet your presence pulls me in with a force I can't fight. Your innocence hides a fire, and I ache to uncover it, despite knowing I shouldn't. There's a subtle seduction in your eyes that makes temptation feel like the only truth. I find myself imagining things I'd never dare say aloud, all because of you. Your gentle nature hides a magnetic pull I can't escape. I shouldn't stare, yet your simplicity keeps drawing me in against my will. There's a danger in your innocence that excites me in ways I can't control. You seem so untouched, so pure, and yet you awaken a hunger in me I can't ignore. I catch myself wanting to cross lines I promised I wouldn't, just because of you. Your presence is quiet, but it sparks a storm inside me I can't contain. I don't know why, but every innocent gesture you make feels like temptation itself. You seem unaware of the chaos your simplicity causes inside me. Every look, every word, every smile from you feels like a secret I shouldn't know. I shouldn't crave you this way, but your innocence makes the desire unbearable. Your purity is deceiving, and it makes me ache to see what lies beneath. I wish I could stop thinking about you, but every glance drags me closer to temptation. You seem so gentle, so fragile, yet every moment with you feels dangerously intoxicating. Every soft laugh you make feels like an invitation I can't refuse. I can't stop imagining what it would feel like to cross the boundaries your innocence hides. You move through the world untouched, and yet I feel drawn to you in ways I can't name. Your innocence is intoxicating, making every desire I have feel both wrong and irresistible. I hate how every pure thing about you makes my mind betray me with desire. There's a quiet magnetism in your simplicity that pulls me into temptation, You seem so untouchable, and it makes me ache to be the one who isn't. Even your silence feels loaded with a temptation I can't escape. Your gentle aura hides a fire that I ache to touch, even if I shouldn't. I see you, and suddenly every thought in my mind bends toward desire. Your innocence teases me, and every glance feels like a challenge I can't resist. There's a dangerous sweetness in you that makes me lose all sense of control. I shouldn't feel this pull, yet your purity draws me closer every time. Your simplicity feels like temptation dressed in the disguise of innocence. I can't stop thinking about the fire hidden beneath your gentle exterior. You seem unaware of the effect you have, and that ignorance makes it even more intoxicating. Every gesture of yours, so subtle, awakens a storm of desire inside me. I hate how something so innocent can feel so dangerously alluring. Your untouched nature makes every forbidden thought about you feel inevitable. I find myself losing control over my thoughts every time I see your gentle face. There's an invisible pull between your innocence and the temptation it creates, and I can't resist it. I wish I could feel nothing, but your simplicity keeps pulling me into desire. Every innocent look you give me is a spark that threatens to ignite a wildfire. Your innocence isn't naive, it's a weapon that tempts me beyond reason. I shouldn't want what you offer, yet every glance, every smile makes me ache. You seem so innocent, and it's honestly the most dangerously tempting thing I've ever felt.